Hello, I'm Kris from the FPL GW and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video for the 2020-2021 season. In today's video I'm going to build that best predicted team now for GW33, so yes, this is a free hit video. If you're new around here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, don't be afraid to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and let's begin building that team. To be able to build that best predicted team now for this particular game week, I would firstly need to take a look at those upcoming fixtures. I will analyze them and speak about them one by one, which of them are to target and which of them are to avoid. As for the first one, Arsenal against Everton is to avoid because both teams have very good clean sheet potential, both teams have very good potential to score goals in this one. Now this is a fixture that could potentially end up 0-0, but it could even end up 3-3. This is very unpredictable fixture to go and target, so I am just going to skip this one. Liverpool against Newcastle seem to be the next one. I believe that Liverpool have excellent clean sheet potential because Newcastle does not seem to score a lot of goals when they play out of home, and they have very good attacking FPL potential, as well as Newcastle does seem to allow a lot of goals and have allowed a lot of goals throughout the whole season. So as for the first player that I am going to bring into my team, it is going to be Alexander-Arnold. He is the most expensive defender. I believe that he has excellent clean sheet potential in this one, as well as excellent attacking FPL potential because he is very attacking minded fullback. As for the next player that I'm going to bring in from this fixture and teams, it is going to be Salah. I bring him in because he is the player that has very good fixture now for GW33, because Manchester City and Tottenham are actually having a blank week, so it's only Manchester United and Liverpool that actually offer us these good and elite midfielders. So Salah does seem to be settling very good for this team now, and Jota is actually going to be the third one. I am going to triple up on Liverpool now against Newcastle if I was going to have that free hit. I believe that these three players have excellent potential to do good now for that particular game week. When we take a look at West Ham and Chelsea, I believe that both teams have excellent clean sheet potential and both teams have excellent chance to score. It's a very questionable fixture, seem to me to be the same as Arsenal and Everton, unpredictable. Sheffield United against Brighton is going to be a fixture that I'm going to target. I'm going to target one of those Brighton defenders, and it is going to be Dunk. I believe that he has excellent clean sheet potential and good attacking FPL potential because he has been involved in 4 goals throughout the whole season. He has very good clean sheet potential, mainly because he does play against Sheffield United. Sheffield United have actually been the team that has scored the least amount of goals out of all Premier League teams this season. As for the next player that I'm going to target is going to be Trossard. He has been pretty consistent throughout the whole season himself as well. He does seem to me to be a guaranteed starter, and I hope that he is going to play all of those upcoming minutes. He is a very creative player. He likes to take a lot of shots, he likes to attempt a lot of assists, and that only made my mind to choose him for this game week. Wolves plays against Burnley as well in game week 33, but I believe that Wolves had one player that I wanted to target. It is Neto, but he has been ruled out now to the end of the season, so I'm just going to settle for one of their defenders, and in this case it is going to be Semedo, as I believe that I have the money. Then if you do not have the money to go for Semedo, then you could potentially even just go and settle for Cody. He does seem to be able to do the job done himself as well. I am not going to go for any of their midfielders or strikers for these fixtures, even though I believe that Wolves might even keep it clean in this one while scoring a goal. The next fixture to target are Leeds and Manchester United. Now all I see is Manchester United potential to score goal in this one. Leeds United's defense have been pretty bad throughout the whole season. Their form now in the last couple of games have improved a bit, but it's still not as good as it should be. While Manchester United's offense have been phenomenal throughout the whole season, have been phenomenal now in the last couple of game weeks as well. So I'm going to go and target Fernandes in this one, just because he does seem to be the best player. He does seem to be very consistent. His form have been not as good as it was at the beginning of the season, but I still believe that he has excellent potential to be good melee because he does seem to be on penalties and he does seem to be playing against Leeds United now in game week 33. Aston Villa and West Brom are the next fixture to take a look at. I believe that Aston Villa has excellent clean sheet potential. I believe that Aston Villa has excellent potential to scoring goal in this one. West Brom have actually been the team that have allowed most goals out of all Premier League teams this season, while they're one of the teams that have scored least goals in the Premier League. So I am going to go for two Aston Villa players. I am going to go for Martinez, as he does seem to be the #1 goalkeeper of the season. He is ranked #1 for total FPL points earned, and he does seem to have around even 25 to 30 points more than a second ranked Edison. So Martinez have been just pure phenomenal in comparison to all other defenders throughout the whole season, and I trust him and I believe that he has very good clean sheet potential in this one and that he is actually going to keep it clean. As for the next player that I'm going to go from this team, it is going to be Watkins. He has too good of a fixtures to ignore. His form have been up and down now when Grealish has been away, but as you can see, he did manage to score now 2 goals in 2 game weeks. As for the last fixture to target, now Leicester against Crystal Palace, I'm actually going to bring in 2 of these Leicester players. It is going to be Vardy. He does seem to be a very good player. He has been involved in 24 goals throughout the whole season. His form now in the last couple of game weeks has not been as good as it was, but I still believe that he has excellent potential to be good, especially now against West Brom. Especially now against Crystal Palace, as Crystal Palace defense have not been that good in the last 5 or throughout the whole season. As for the next striker that I'm going to target, and the last one, it is going to be a Nacho. He has been a phenomenal player now for the last couple of game weeks. As you can see, he has been involved in goal almost in every single played game since game week 26, so he has 7 goals for the last 5 or 6 game week. I believe that he has very good potential to continue to do that. As for the first bench replacement, now it is not going to be a midfielder, it is actually going to be a defender. I believe that Castan is a very good player to be there on my bench if some of these other players get injured, because he does seem to have very good clean sheet potential because he plays against Crystal Palace. And it does seem to have increased attacking FPL potential because of those fixtures. As for the goalkeeper replacement, I don't believe that I need anyone in particular. I'm just going to go for the cheapest possible one. As for the last bench replacement, so this is not the second, Castan was the first one, this is the last one. It is going to be Struck, as it does seem to be the cheapest starting defender to me. He costs only 4 million. Now you could potentially even go for Phillips. He's the next cheapest starting midfield defender. But I already have Alexander-Arnold, Salah and Jota in my team. That's 3 Liverpool players, so I can't possibly imagine going for Phillips in this one. As for the last player and the second bench replacement, I am just simply going to go for Bowen purely because of his form. His fixture now for game week 33 are not the easiest, but I believe that he is a guy that is having very good form. He's been involved now. He scored 3 goals and 2 assists now for the last 4 game weeks. Does this sound similar to anyone? Bowen has better form than Greenwood, and he costs 1 million less. And he does seem to be a guaranteed starter with guaranteed minutes in comparison to Greenwood. So yeah guys, take a look at this guy. 5 goals involvement, 6 million. If it's that what you're interested about, because Greenwood have been quiet throughout the whole season. He has been playing awfully throughout the whole season, and now everybody jumps in on Greenwood. It says like how good of a player he is because he was involved in 5 goals now for the last 3. It could be luck. It could be them boosting his price because it's the end of the season. He has not shown anything. Maybe they want to sell him now in the summer. Have you not thought about it, guys? They had very good fixtures. Okay, against Tottenham he did very good by himself almost, but still, man, he does not seem to have been that good of a player throughout the whole season. Why would you just jump on in a player that has had 3 good game weeks? That's a knee-jerk reaction. If you want to jump in a player that has had 3 or 4 good game weeks, go for Bowen. He's the cheapest one. He does seem to be a guaranteed starter, as I said, or they have pretty much similar guaranteed minutes. So yes guys, these seem to be the best team that I have predicted now for game week 33. If you like it, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe if that is something you have not done already. Thank you for watching and see you next time.